All right, guys. First Topps Fire. I've got 6 of these boxes. We'll do 3 at a time. Thanks for filling quickly today. Appreciate it. All right, we'll get going. So these are the hobby boxes, the collector boxes, I think is what they call them. So these are the ones with 2 autographs guaranteed per box, not the blasters. These are the ones you could order on Topps website, and then they canceled everyone's order, or canceled a bunch of orders because they oversold them. Always like these. Kind of fun. Reasonable price point. My son loves these. We've hit some cool autos in these. We've also hit some real bummer autos in these. So we'll see. There's some cool stuff though. There's some like triple autos and all kinds of cool stuff in this product this year. There are also parallels, numbered and unnumbered. I think there's some like foil unnumbered, if I remember right. I've not watched any breaks of the 2022 product, but generally I think there's like foils. Man, pack of sleeves just took a dive. Hey. The worst thing in the world is dropping a pack of sleeves that's open. I mean, maybe not the worst thing in the world, to be fair, but only card collectors can really commiserate on that one. All right. One sec, let me take care of that. Wasn't too bad. Oh, it's the thick card sleeves though. All right, here we go. All right. Royce Lewis. Matt Olson. Well, there's a good start to the Braves. Spencer Strider. That's a good hit. Nice. Congrats. That's a good Braves hit. Real good start. Red Eloy. That's unnumbered. Anthony Rendon, Andrew McCutchen, Mike Schmidt, Jazz, Hank Aaron, Aaron Judge, Sed Mullins, Logan Webb, Bryce Harper, Kyle Tucker, Nick Castellanos, Mookie Betts, Yohan Moncada, Vidal Brujan, Max Fried, Mike Clevenger, Noah Syndergaard. Oh, Jose Ramirez die cut. That's cool. The Guardians. I'm going to put any die cuts in top loaders, mostly to protect them. Another die cut back there. Trevor Story, Austin Riley, Luis Castillo, Bo Bichette, Bobby Abreu. Oh, that's cool. To the Moon, Eloy die cut. That's cool, to the White Sox. Glaber, Jose Miranda, Aaron Nola getting the start tomorrow. Ryan Pepiot, Andrew Benintendi, Frank Thomas, Francisco Lindor, C.J. Abrams, Jeremy Pena behind him. Garrett Cole, George Kirby, Willie Adames. That's to 299 to the Brewers. Brian De La Cruz. There's Witt. Willie Mays, Starling Marte. Ooh, fired up. Acuna. That is the Tyson Beck. That has to be a short print of some kind. I'm not for sure, but almost has to be, right? Fired up. Okay, 1 in 10. Not that exciting. That is Josh Lowe. That's the unnumbered red. Clayton Kershaw, Cal Ripken, Jackson Kowar, Nolan Ryan, Andre Jackson, Mookie Betts, on fire die cut. Alex Bregman, Sean Manaea, Randy Rosarena, Jarren Duran, Yadi Molina. It's a Trey Turner red foil. Miggy, Corbin Burns. I think that's probably the auto. Rhys Hoskins, Justin Verlander, Shane Bieber, Josh Bell, Seth Beer. There's O'Neill. Or that's the auto. I don't know. Shohei. Flamethrowers. Jose Barrios. Making sure none of the 1 in 14. It's okay. Jake Berger. Corey Seager. Juan Yepes. Bobby Dahlbeck. Paul Goldschmidt. A Juan Soto red foil. Rafael Devers. Jared Kelenic. Tim Anderson, Shane Baz, Wilson Contreras, to the moon, J-Rod. There we go. Let's see what those are. One in 8 packs. So, not terribly tough, but cool nonetheless. Ryan Mountcastle, J.P. Crawford, Brandon Woodruff, Tristan McKenzie, Steven Strasburg, flipping out, Fernando Tatis. That's 1 in 20. Tougher. Joe Adell, Matt Vierling, Giancarlo Stanton, MJ Melendez, Akil Baddoo. A Bryce Harper on fire, and that is absolutely true these days. Freddie Freeman, Manny Machado, Jacob deGrom, Heliot Ramos, Max Muncy orange to 299 to the Doyers. I need more top loaders. 1 sec. TJ Friedl, red foil to the Reds. Kyle Schwarber, Nolan Arenado, Max Muncy, Ichiro, Aaron Ashby, there's Spencer Torkelson. Yeah, in theory, Nick, I hear you. And then I think about the pitching depth. I mean, you still got to hit a tank off of Justin Verlander, right? But, or Zach Wheeler, if I'm being, unbiased. But yes, in theory, I think especially those games where the, third and fourth starters are pitching. Yeah, there's going to be some bombs hit. Joey Votto, Marcus Semien, Jorge Polanco, Salvi, Buster Posey. That is a fired up Aaron Judge, Charlie Blackmon, Josiah Gray, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Jonathan India, George Springer, Matt Manning, Ryan Vilade, and Julio Urias. And behind Tyler O'Neill, oh, no way. Congrats, Logan. That is Wander numbered to 50. I came so close to just not selling the Mariners and Rays in this. And just not offering them once they didn't sell immediately. Congrats, man. Nice hit, Logan. Boom, boom. There you go, Logan. 35 of 50. I mean, that's even pretty low numbered. That's a, get that thing slabbed. Nice hit, man. So, that box was Strider and Wander. That's pretty good. Yeah, no worries, Logan. The closeout does win the day. I don't know. I just had a gut feeling about it. We have been so cold on Wander in particular. Like, we haven't hit anything of significance on Wander in, it feels like, months. And it felt like of all the things, we're going to hit it on, kind of a silly little retail product. Not a huge buy-in. And sure enough. No, I'm happy for you, Logan. And I'm glad you took the chance. Paid off. You've had a good week, Logan, between that Wander and all those Red Sox hits out of 3 and 2. There's like 20 hits and 3 and 2 in a case, and I think 4 of them were Red Sox. It's pretty good. By the way, out of 3 and 2, I didn't know it when we opened it, but we hit that Yordan Alvarez swag. Those things are crazy hard to hit. Somebody had said that it was like 1 in 5 cases. I think it has to be even less than that. There's only one Yordan on eBay. Nothing has sold, and somebody's got it up for like $300. But some others have sold, and like Devers or somebody was like $300. So those are. Yeah, and the Ohtani. Actually, yeah, we've had a good week of cool hits, just in general. And we hit a Superfractor yesterday in Pro Debut, which is tough to do because that's a giant release. All right, box 2, y'all. Yeah, that's the auto. All right, Ozzie Albies, Yu Darvish, Miggy, Corbin Burns, Sandy Alcantara, Chas McCormick, King Griffey Jr., that's a Joey Votto on fire. To the Reds. Glaber, Jose Miranda, Edward Cabrera, Jackie, Javi Baez, that is a red foil Dansby, Francisco Lindor, C.J. Abrams. Topps update comes out tomorrow. I ended up getting one case of hobby and then a case plus 2 boxes of jumbo. So 8 jumbo boxes. So that way we can do it the same way we did Pro Debut. We'll do 3 hobby, 2 jumbo at one time. Juan Soto, Josh Donaldson, Hunter Green. I'll stick him in a top loader, actually. So good amount of Topps update. There's going to be some beasts in that. To the Moon, Joey Votto. I'll get mine tomorrow evening, probably, but we'll probably start pre-selling it. Brian De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr. In fact, I may see how much I can sell over the weekend, and then we just rip it all next week. Jake Myers, Carlos Rodon, Trey Turner. That is a Yachty on fire. Tyson Beck. Sorry, fired up. Clayton Kershaw, Cal Ripken, Torque. Panini Chronicles Baseball also releases tomorrow. We have a case of that coming. Jacob deGrom, Heliot Ramos. Oh! Jose Siri. I didn't see that one. Not an Astro anymore. That's to 99. So is this not an auto? I don't think that's an auto. Behind Detmers. Wander flipping out. This is a nice card too. So this is like 1 in 21 packs that you hit one of these. So that's got to be, I mean, you could figure out what the numbering is on that, but it ain't high. Congrats, that's a good hit too. Anthony Rendon, Andrew McCutchen, Buster Posey, Max Muncy, Ichiro, Aaron Ashby, Ced Mullins, Logan Webb, Matt Manning, Jorge Polanco, Salvi Perez, Red Foil Luis Gil, Yohan Moncada, Vidal Brujan, Ke'Bryan, Jonathan India, George Springer. That's an orange. Austin Meadows. That's to 299 to the Tigers. Trevor Story, Austin Riley, Tatis, Kyle Muller. Something upside down. Mike Yastrzemski. Flamethrower Corbin Burns. Oh, that's just a base flamethrower. Tyson Beck again. Alex Bregman, Sean Manaea. I don't think that's Hank. Rhys Hoskins, Justin Verlander, Anthony Rendon, orange to 299 to the Angels. And actually, right behind him, it's pretty nice. Red foil, Seiya Suzuki. Cubbies. So the red foils are the most common. Hang on, I'll give you pack odds on those. Those are Flame, 1 in 4. Joe Ryan, Bryson Stott, Paul Goldschmidt, Seth Beer, O'Neill. Shohei, Cody Bellinger, Mark McGwire, Wilson Contreras, Juan Yepez, Bobby Dahlbeck, a flamethrower's Justin Verlander, Tark Skubal, David Peralta, Tristan McKenzie, not David Peralta, Freddie Peralta, Steven Strasburg, Tim Anderson, Shane Baz, Joe Ram, Kevin Smith, Ryan Pepiot, Andrew Benintendi. In the same box. I mean, I get that we have the Astros. I get it. But, come on. That sucks for everybody. And he's not even an Astro anymore. Alex Kirilloff red. Andrew Vaughn. Josh Lowe. Garrett Cole. George Kirby. Yeah, seriously, right, Nick? Aaron Nola. To the moon, Miggy. Well, I know, and that's even the unnumbered version. I mean, at least they're different parallels. I guess that's the only thing you could say. Sonny Gray. Teoscar Hernandez. Andre Jackson. Willie Mays. Starling Marte. Jeremy Pena. This is going to go down, by the way, as one of the great rookie classes, is my opinion. Like, Hall of Fame level players, several of them potentially out of the same rookie class is pretty cool. Anthony Rizzo, Alec Thomas, Tyler O'Neill, Jackson Kowar, Nolan Ryan, Juan Soto on fire. Matt Chapman. What's his name? Josh Winder. Giancarlo Stanton. MJ Melendez. To the moon. Stanton. Two die cuts back to back. The entire pack of top loaders just in die cuts. And Tatis on fire. JD, Kyle Lewis, Akil Baddoo, Brandon Woodruff. There's a Stanton fired up. He's everywhere in this box. Nick Lodolo red. Lou Bob, and a Wander base. Pretty good Wander break, I'd say. All right. Last box, y'all. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Nick. We're in a golden age of young players, in my opinion. I mean, I will say that of all of the potential World Series that they could have come up, that could have happened, this Astros team and the Phillies are good for baseball. I don't think that's me being biased. You have so many good young stars. Mixed in with some pretty great vets. And when I say young stars, I guess I'm kind of including even like Bryce Harper in that. He's not a young star necessarily, but just so much star potential on both sides that I just think, you got several surefire Hall of Famers playing. It just feels like a World Series where they have a lot of really good marketing opportunities. That's just, I feel like they've got a chance here, right? Just thinking of the young stars too. I mean, Jordan, Pena, in Petit Fromber even. My World Series prediction, I will admit I am very biased, but I also think the Astros are a significantly better team than the Phillies. That does not mean they will definitely win. I think it's Astros in 6, and I'll even be more specific. I think the Astros win Game 1 behind Verlander, and then I think they lose Game 2 at home just because Zach Wheeler has been basically unhittable. And as good as Fromber has been, I just don't, I think there's a chance they split in Houston. And then I think Houston wins 2 out of 3 in Philly. Pitching's just too deep. And then they'll come back home, and Verlander will go Game 6 and win it at home. That's my very detailed take. Yep, stupid MLB. Bad marketers. All right, last box, y'all. Jackie. Did I totally turn the camera? I think I did. Jackie, Javi Baez, Sandy Alcantara. Yeah, I agree, Nick, but I mean, the Astros pitching has been that all season. So, I'm not surprised they shut down the Yankees. Yeah, even if the Yankees were like they were in May and June, I still think the Astros win that series. I know no one likes the Astros, and so it's easy to overlook them. I get it, but they've been that good all year. I mean, they haven't had a bad month. 106 wins. I mean, and by the way, they also beat up on good teams. They lose more series to bad teams than they do good teams, oddly. Chas McCormick, Glaber, Jose Miranda, as we call him in our house, Josh Duchelson, Hunter Green. I really don't like Josh Donaldson. Edward Cabrera. That is David Ortiz flame. Francisco Lindor. CJ Abrams. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it wouldn't. I will say, I like that both teams clinched, both the Phillies and Astros both clinched on the same day. So no team has any kind of advantage or disadvantage with a longer layoff. I think that, kismet sort of came about there. Carlos Rodon, Trey Turner, Juan Soto. Trey Turner on fire. And, both can set their pitching rotations however they like. And, I think it will create the best possible series because of the layoff. Brian De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr. I also think from an Astros winning standpoint, I think they're over the cheating scandal, and they need to win one, not in 2017, to I think fully legitimize this dynasty. That's my opinion, and I think this is the best team they've had, to be honest. Kyle Muller, Mike Yastrzemski, Jake Myers, Javi Baez fired up, Clayton Kershaw, Cal Ripken, Alex Kirilloff, Nick Lodolo, Dansby, Fernando Tatis, Alex Bregman, Sean Manaea, Max Muncy, Ichiro, Jack Flaherty, flamethrower, and the auto is behind it. Angels, Reed Detmers. Yep, exactly, Logan. That's the thing. I mean, they've built a dynasty. I think anybody who's being fair will say that they've built a dynasty, and cheating in 17 or no, 6 ALCS in a row. I mean, in my opinion, they've got nothing to prove. But I get it that, because of what they did in 17, now they got to go win one without doing it, right? I mean, they put it on themselves. Anthony Rendon, Andrew McCutchen, Jorge Polanco, Salvi, Buster Posey, Aaron Judge on fire. Thing is, I know people don't want to hear it, but even in 17, right, they won World Series games on the road in LA. I mean, where they weren't cheating. They were a legitimate team then. What's frustrating as an Astros fan is that they felt like they needed to do it when the reality is they didn't. That's what's frustrating. Cedric Mullins, Logan Webb, George Springer, Matt Manning, which is also the thing that makes me assume that literally everyone was doing it. Jackie to 299. There wasn't much of an advantage. I mean, you're exactly right, Nick. And the fact that Altuve takes so much of the brunt of it, I get it. He's maybe the face of the organization. I get it. And he should have stopped it. But the reality is he didn't do it. So, I mean, you can go look at the numbers. He didn't do it. That Houston fan that, like, literally, tracked every trash can bang. It was something like under 1% of all of Altuve's pitches got that call. So, I mean, but, facts are hard to explain in a narrative where they cheated. That's the reality. Yohan Moncada, Vidal Brujan, Reed Detmers, Ke'Bryan, Jonathan India, To the Moon, Mike Trout. Exactly, Logan. I mean, definitely the Red Sox cheated, right? Like, maybe not to the extent as the Astros. There's certainly a lot of smoke around the Yankees. There's smoke around the Dodgers. So, I mean, my guess is everybody was doing some variation of cheating, and maybe the Astros either went further or were just the ones that got caught. I don't know. Trevor Story, Austin Riley, King Griffey Jr., Ozzie Albies, Yu Darvish, flipping out Vladdy, Miggy, Corbin Burns, Bobby Dwalbeck, Paul Goldschmidt, To the Moon Devers, back-to-back die cuts again. And here's my take on that, Nick. I don't disagree. Their apology left definitely something to be desired. Byron Buxton on fire. My take on that has always been that, and somebody else even said this the other day, maybe Jake Arrieta on Starting Nine, I don't remember, but has always been that a lot of teams were probably cheating, and so the Astros didn't feel all that apologetic because so many other teams were doing it. And so, like, what are they apologizing for if everyone was doing it and they were just the ones who got their wrists slapped? Again, I'm not at all saying they should have done it. Of course they shouldn't have done it. Yada yada. All those things are all true. But my guess is that's why the apology left something to be desired. That's just my gut feeling on it. Cody Bellinger, Mark McGwire, Tim Anderson, Shane Baz, Wilson Contreras, Juan Yepez, Tarek Skubal, Freddie Peralta, Akil Baddoo, Brandon Woodruff, Tristan McKenzie, Steven Strasburg. Oh, 100%, Nick. Absolutely. Yeah, PR should have given them a much better statement. Jose Ramirez, Kevin Smith, Mike Stanton, MJ Melendez, Bryce Harper, Albert Pujols, red. Luis Robert, there's another wonder. Good Rays break, bad Mariners break. Unless, I mean, that could all get made up for with whatever ink is coming. Aaron Ashby, Torque. Thing I wouldn't like to see as a non-Astros fan is what makes you think they're going anywhere anytime soon. Jacob deGrom, Heliot Ramos, JD Martinez, Kyle Lewis, Aaron Nola. I think that's the autograph. Mitch Haniger, red. Andrew Vaughn, Josh Lowe, Starling Marte, Jeremy Pena. Garrett Cole, George Kirby, Sonny Gray, Teoscar, Jackson Kowar, Nolan, Andre Jackson, Willie Mays, Anthony Rizzo, Alec Thomas, Rhys Hoskins. Yep, exactly, Nick. I mean, the AL West, though, the Mariners are significantly better, right? Outside of that, I don't know. you know, everyone else is going to have to show me something. But Verlander, Tyler O'Neill, J.D. Green, that's to 199. I mean, you say that, Nick, and I think generally that's true, but I think next season with Julio up all year, I actually think that the AL West race between the Astros and the Mariners will be much more competitive. Matt Chapman, Josh Winder, Seth Beer, O'Neill Cruz. I think that Mariners team is good. And they're willing to go spend some money. So if they shore up a couple things in the offseason too, then they get that much better. George Kirby up all year. I mean, they're going to be solid. Shohei, Jackie Robinson, Flame, Joe Ryan, Bryson Stott. And then the last auto, I actually did see it. Red Sox, Jarren Duran. Duran to 99. Logan, nice break, man. Nice Duran auto, too. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Let's do recap. These are numbered, right? All right. So on fire die cuts: Byron Buxton, Aaron Judge, Trey Turner, Tatis, Juan Soto, Joey Votto, Bryce Harper, Mookie Betts, Jose Ramirez. I know, the Angels is rough. To the moon die cuts: Eloy, Joey Votto, Miggy, Giancarlo Stanton, Rafael Devers, Mike Trout, and a nice J-Rod. That's about the only good thing the Mariners had in this break. Oh, that's right. Ooh, what's the... Ooh, Logan, let me know what that Altuve is. If you're wanting to move it at all. I know I need to go see about that Siri thing for you too. Let's see, to 299, Jackie Robinson, Anthony Rendon, Austin Meadows, Max Muncy, Willie Adames, and then to 99, JD Martinez. Rookies. All right. Base rookies. O'Neill Cruz, Jeremy Pena, Spencer Torkelson, Wander, Bobby Witt, C.J. Abrams, Hunter Green, Wander, Jeremy Pena, O'Neill Cruz, Torque. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'd love to see it, Logan. Witt, Hunter Green, C.J. Abrams, Torque, O'Neill Cruz, Witt, Jeremy Pena, C.J. Abrams. We got a red foil Seiya Suzuki. Interestingly, no base of him. And then a 1-in-21 packs. So pretty good. Flipping out Wander. All right, autos. All right, base autos, unnumbered. Reed Detmers to the Angels. Jose Siri to the Astros. Spencer Strider to the Braves. To 99, Jose Siri to the Astros. Jarren Duran to the Red Sox. And then this little guy. Wander purple to 50. Congrats, Logan. Nice hit. All right, guys, we'll get all this packed up, and everything will go out tomorrow. Again, I might pre-sell some Topps Update, maybe even starting tonight. And then we do have the select draft picks in football that I got to figure out what to do with, too. All right, guys, thanks for joining in. We will see you tomorrow. Oh, whoops.